and I cannot explain to anyone that to write code, you need to understand successfully. You need to understand loops. A lot, 90% of copy and paste issues would not only be alleviated with the pure understanding of loops. They're simple. They're extremely powerful. They're simple. I'm sure you know some of this because you've written a lot of code. On a scale 1 to 10, how much would you say you know loops?
Probably like a 3.
3? Yeah.
Yeah.
I would give myself a 5 at this point because there's still some passing of variables and additional inner scripts, maybe 6 or 7. Because I really started doing loops inside of loops. You know, a while is a loop, while true thing is a loop kind of idea, along with for. And then, honestly, the if else statements inside of those things, paired with variables that you define right inside the for loop initially, is golden, dude. Fucking golden. My first ever foray with the for loops was, oh, dude, you haven't gone downstairs yet, right?
Nope.
Okay. My first ever foray with the for loop is the random obby generator, and it is already a masterpiece. I haven't even come back to touch it, and I'm so excited to apply what I've learned even the last few days on loops with what I can do with there. It's at version 1.1. We kind of talked about 1.0 at this point, so it's still got so much. Aaron, I've been using plugins a lot because they are super efficient. And I've really come to appreciate this support of the script. You know, one of the things I told you was every time I save the game, it's like death by 1,000 cuts or 99 bugs, but this one ain't one kind of thing, you know? Mm-hmm. And if I understand the script, that fear goes away. And it truly does. And that allows me to embrace. You haven't seen these either. Oh man, I've been weeks at work at some of these things. The fear truly goes away, and you can create with almost impunity.
I didn't do it. That wasn't
what happened. The mats.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Under construction, awesome.
I apologize for being so proud of myself.
Don't be. You should be.
Thank you,
Holy crap, what is that?
Yeah! I don't know where you are, but yeah! Oh, the random obby generator! Now, it's in version 1.1. In version near 2.0, you'll be able to click on things and make it yourself. You know what I mean? Because honestly, I'm there. I truly am there. Almost with an on-screen GUI kind of thing. And I'm super excited for it. This obby generator is going to be the talk of Roblox models. I am thrilled.
Oh. Okay.
I wrote this thing with kids in mind, dude. I've been playing this game my entire life. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, dude? I'm so excited. Oh, I need a timer up there. This GUI, you see that surface GUI? My first ever foray into making random surface GUIs. These obbies, my first ever foray into making random objects. My first ever foray into making multiple loops. You know, simply doing a loop system. Oh man, oh man. Like, at this point, I'm like, I need a 30 seconds countdown instantly, right? And that's easy to do for me. The day I made this, didn't have a clue how to do it. Didn't have a clue. I already put it in SpyCharts 3D. I put the countdown timer in SpyCharts 3D race wall. Remember I told you I, built a race wall?
Oh.
Well, for lack of a better thing, it's already at version 1.5. Because it already counts down. It's really nice. And I say 1.5 because 2.0 is right around the corner. I've been dreaming about that for days too. I can make objects spawn in the space just like the race wall spawns in the space. And at this point, I can make objects plus or minus, and they can disappear within a time. So the whole skate park pickup, you know, the checkpoints that spawn in space, yeah. I'm 4 out of 5. I'm 4 out of 5 there. I literally can do it. You know, and I say 4 out of 5, which means if I what do you call that? Instance.new it a different way than they do, then ultimately it's a 5 out of 5, right? If you see the game differently, if you can feel a different intention, and that is better or simply worth another point, you will. There's your 5 out of 5.
You found out how to reset time.
Yes! 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 I've been trying to tell you this the whole time, dude. I'm blowing my own mind with the script. I can't explain it. I found out how to reset time. The Great Reset? Well, you know what the Great Reset is, right? I'm not writing this one.
Nope.
You don't know what the Great Reset is?
No.
Well, don't search too hard for it, and don't quote me on it. But it's the the end of the world. It's aka the end of the world. It's the riches. It's the richest variable for the end of the world. So I'm sorry,
Oh, no
but
worries.
yeah, this stuff's really cool. You know, I don't like to be the bearer of bad news, but I do like to be a good teacher, and sometimes a good teacher has to teach the dark arts, and this is the world we live in.
Well, yeah, I mean,
But it's frowned upon. I'm not going to talk much about that, but teaching the dark arts is necessary for safety, for against. You've seen the movies. Isn't this phenomenal stuff, dude? This is 1.1, and I only went on. I didn't do much more than this because this thing is fucking mind blowing by itself. But honestly, I put what I learned building that into lots of things. That's a loop. That was the first ever practice with loops, and it's 1.1 because you see how the platforms stay.
mm-hmm.
The platforms disappeared in 1.0, and I have 1.0. I've saved it. I've saved all of this stuff individually because honestly, they're pivotal and they're unique and really important. Because when this hits 2.0, it will nearly. You've never seen this before, have you?
No.
I have so much work to do. I had a near meltdown trying to make this boat script work properly in my mind. And I say properly in my mind because I don't want to... This is the bug that I said I don't want to talk about before. Oh, I've never taken it over to jumps. Oh, shit. Of course, this one could make the jumps with flying colors. It's a super fast boat. This is my first foray into speedboat. I don't care about how it's tilting in the middle. I care about how the seat goes backwards faster with acceleration than it goes forwards. And that drives me up a fucking wall. You can go backwards faster than you can go forwards. And you know what? Here's where the true kicker comes in, head of bug security. Every single boat I've made does this. You just can't tell because A, no one gives a shit about going backwards. B, apparently when you scale it down to a lower speed, it doesn't go backwards fast enough to where you would really... It has some kind of scalar in the reverse category that it allows it to... Honestly, I give up. This is like a color clock cube. I want to throw this and color clock cube in ZZZ, whatever it's called.
Test area.
Because honestly, I was just talking to Anne about this yesterday. I was like, Anne, what's the only way you can get up this? And then she's like, variable.
A variable.
Yeah, what is the variable? Anne said.
Oh, I don't know.
Jetpack.
Oh.
It's the only way. Anyway, this was my second ever waterfall. The first one only in Coding 101, where I was like when I was watching the YouTube videos, I was doing a lot of coding inside of Coding 101. Dude, I have so much more to put in Beach Isle from Coding 101. There's 3D letters. Did I tell you about the Hollywood sign?
No.
I want to put a Beach Isle, a Hollywood sign, Beach Isle-esque. Wait, a Beach Isle, Hollywood sign-esque in Beach Isle. In the mountains. You know, I'm going to make giant fucking 3D letters. It's not even difficult. I type in the words Beach Isle, and it makes me the coolest 3D letters ever. And then you just change them like parts. Dude, plugins change the fucking world. This is why, honestly, I'm a lesson or two away from making a legitimate plugin for the candles. You know? Who better than to serve myself first? You know, and the candles will be second to none in terms of practice because it is pretty basic in terms of tables, and I understand tables really well, but I don't really understand how to connect tables in. So I don't understand tables really well, I guess I should say. I don't really understand tables really well, but everything else in terms of single variables, where the tables is kind of a multivariable asset stuff, I don't really understand that. So I'm working on that, and honestly, that'll be my masters will be getting that plugin to work for the either a plugin needed for the random obby, which honestly is also right in line. I'm gonna make a plugin for that as well. You know, it's so it's the sky's the limit, honestly, and someone has to know A, how to code, B, have the tools to do it, and the latter is extremely limited. Sure, anyone could say they know how to do what I just did. It took me no more than a month to learn, maybe 3 to 4, you know, maybe 34 years. We're not going to count that, but anyone can do it. Anyone can do this stuff. And it just, you have to have the tools. You legitimately have to have the tools, and then you have to have inspiration, and that is right in parallel with creativity. And you know, I was thinking a lot about it this week. It's the root. It's not the top. We often think that, you know, oh, we got these tools. Now what do we do with them? No, it's mind over matter. It truly is. It's what do we do? It's we create our future. You know, we decide we want to bring these tools into our life as a culture, as a person, as a soul, as a spirit, as a one. And this is what we get, dude. Honestly, you know, the world wants to tell you one thing, but it's pretty obvious if you want to see some parallels, some true parallels. I don't know where. Oh, holy shit! You're flying this airboat. I literally was saying I don't know where, and boom, there you are. There, I got a jetpack for that.
Oh, wow, the
Which
thing
one did you
writes
take?
itself.
The main model. Nice. This is a good one. Here, I'll play some music.
Dude, this is awesome.
Thanks, man. I've been working on it for months. You know what I mean? Absolutely. And honestly, it's nonstop. I'm working my butt off. It's awesome. Oh, dude, that was cool. You like dove it in the ground with aggression, and then I nearly like started swimming. Dude, I'm about to make a pool. I'm about to make you haven't seen a pool anywhere. I'm about to integrate that skate park. And at this point, I'm like just starting to drop stuff in because I'm ready. You saw how cool those fireworks are. Dude, this thing is genius. Taking the sailboat up there, because the sailboat doesn't even get close to getting you points. Did we both just get points for that? I wonder if it's on a timer. I should turn that off because 2 people should be allowed to get points at the same time. Dude. Honestly, I'm truly proud of myself with the script conquering, the level of conquering the script. Dude, this is beautiful. This is picture worthy right here. This is fucking picture worthy. I mean, this is fucking Plymouth Rock. I don't give a shit what you want to call it. Excuse my language. This is incredible. That is incredible. You don't get much better than that. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Captain. Dude, how about this game, huh? How about that random game?
Alright. Did you
I
put
say,
any
how about
more
this game? How
obbies
about
in
Roblox
actual
Studio?
beach aisle?
Obbies and beach aisles only in the floating tower.
Gotcha.
Although beach aisle buoys is somewhat updated. Spy Charts 3D is notably updated. You put this boat up here?
Yeah.
Aaron's like, yeah, and I didn't put it in here because I couldn't get it out. Oh, you flew it out of here. Oh no, you flew this one over here. You knocked it on the sticks.